Red at the heart. We're
Oh!
live.
Hey, house guests.
Hi.
Welcome to today's Big Brother Canada 11 Digital Daily Update. Our house guests of the day are Lynn Hurst and the Tea of Texas. Yay!
Whoa.
Thank you all
Thank
so
you.
much for the support. We could not do this without you, and we appreciate it so much.
Maybe
So,
if we're lucky, Lammy will come over and say,
perhaps.
"What's up?"
She's been hanging out all day. She's been watching the Digital Daily with us.
She loves watching TV.
She does. If you guys are watching this right now and you want to be house guest of the day in the future, check out our Patreon link in the info box below.
Check it out.
Check it out now. Check it out.
I was just gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's so cold today.
It is cold today.
Where's our warm weather?
I don't know. But when we left off yesterday, whew, there were some big changes in that Big Brother house. We are post-fatal feast game mode.
It's like the whole game has changed completely. Everything you knew about Big Brother Canada 11 has just totally been flipped on its ass.
Well, we've made it through a big twist, so now it feels like endgame almost, right? Like this is the final stretch, basically. I mean, that's what it feels like to the house guests anyway. That's what they're all saying.
But it's not.
They're saying there's 3 weeks left. Is that
We've
true?
only just begun.
I don't know. I feel like that can't be right.
I feel it's like 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, that's so fast. I mean,
it is fast.
If that's 3 weeks, then great. But like,
what's
wow.
the usual season?
It's usually 10 weeks, but
okay,
you know, give or take a few days. So I don't know exactly when the finale date is this season. I don't know if they've released that, but anyway, as a result of the fatal feast, Santina is gone.
Oh,
it was some sort of safety chain. We're not sure if she was just the last person to be picked, so she was out, or if they put up a vote between the last two.
You know what? We're gonna find out tonight.
We are gonna find out tonight, which is very exciting.
I know. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. So once Santina was gone, Koozie's HOH reign was over, and Claudia is the new HOH.
Whoa, great.
Right? Well, she was like, I'm about to do something. So she nominated her ex-Showmance Ty and Hope.
All right. I can get behind that.
That's pretty bold. So unfortunately for her, Ty did win the power of veto.
Oh.
So then it was time for her to pick a replacement nominee. And yesterday's Digital Daily was still like pre-POV ceremony, so we didn't know.
We didn't know.
But the choices, obviously, she wasn't going to put up Renee or Shania.
Well,
so her choices.
That's not a given.
I mean, at this point, she wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
So her choices were Koozie, Anika, or Daniel.
Right.
And guess what?
Fart Squad.
Yeah. Koozie, like, wanted to go up on the block. She didn't say to Claudia, like, put me up from what we saw, but she was wanting to go up. She feels pretty safe going up against Hope.
I mean, yeah, I could see that.
I know, but it's a risk. When you are a big target like Koozie offering to go up on the block.
You never know for sure. You know, what people are really saying behind your back.
Yeah, well, she does not want to have to vote Hope out. That would really tear away at her. She doesn't want to do it.
She did take a big risk, though.
Yeah, and she figures if Claudia puts me up on the block, I have an excuse to target Teen Girl Squad moving forward instead of Ty.
Yeah.
Boo! Because Koozie wants to keep Ty around to work with. All of the crown does at this point. They want to keep Ty around.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is a mistake.
What does Teen Girl Squad want to do? Do they want to go
take
after
out Ty
next, or
do
they
want to take out Ty?
Well, they're not going to say to the crown, "Hey, we're going to take you guys out next."
No, but I mean, they tried to take Ty out this week and failed.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they have carried over the same strategy from week to week.
I know, but
everything changes.
I'm pretty sure at this point they still want to take out Ty.
Okay.
So another thing that we saw happening, the two trios of Teen Girl Squad and Koozie, Anika, Daniel were like kind of coming together to form like an unofficial 6. It's kind of BS though, because we know the crown, you know, Koozie, Anika, Daniel, they're not into it. They are just kind of like playing along. But we also saw that Daniel was going behind Koozie's back to set up a 4 with Anika, Claudia, and Shania as like extra insurance. But
that's kind of ratty.
It's kind of ratty. So that's where we're at with that.
All right. Well, we have our first super chat, and it is Wendy Will. Thank you so much. I will never understand offering to go on the block.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta, though.
I mean, I don't think she like straight up offered, but she was saying like she wouldn't mind.
I mean, I can see where she's coming from. She's playing steps ahead here.
Mhm.
She's thinking about jury management. Very, very important, especially in these last few years of Big Brother Canada and Big Brother US.
Yeah, jury management has
They
been very
have been
important.
bitter.
Mhm.
So you really got to take that into consideration because that could cost you the whole game, Josh.
It could. You mean because Josh won?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, wait, what? Wait, which Josh are you even talking about?
BBUS.
Okay, because I was gonna say Canada Josh, he learned as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about today's Digital Daily, which covers yesterday in the Big Brother Canada house, day 45. Can you believe it's day 45 already?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
yes, I can.
We have Hope and Anika chatting in the Nook, which I've been calling the parlor all season.
It's the Nook, right?
Apparently. So Hope is saying, like, I'm grateful to be here, blah, blah, blah. You can tell his hopes are kind of dashed at this point, though. He seems very down.
He seems okay with it, though, you know?
This is after the POV ceremony,
Yeah.
and we can tell you now, like, Koozie is up on the block.
Right.
Ty used the veto on himself. Claudia put Koozie up in his place, so Koozie is up against Hope.
Hope was all over the place in this convo.
Well, Anika's asking, like, what's your biggest regret from this season? And Hope says, I would have expressed my opinions more. I feel like whenever I did share my ideas, people never jumped on board with them. They shot them down.
Hello, were you the one who went in there playing stupid like the first few weeks and, you know, pretending you didn't know what was going on? And like, what are people, how are they going to take you seriously when you act like a complete imbecile in the beginning?
I mean, he volunteered to go up on the block multiple times. That's not going to make people want to listen to your ideas.
He decided that he was going up on the block without even consulting anybody on his team.
In his alliance, yeah.
Come on.
Well, he says he would have stuck to his guns more. He really wanted the crown to target the three girls. You know, Team Girl Squad.
Because he wanted to work with Ty.
I know. And he's like, now Santina and Jonathan are both gone. I think he's really regretting not saving Santina during the safety chain because he did have that opportunity and he passed it up. But he's like, what a ride, what a journey, but like things could have been different. And he says, Ty approached me after the POV competition and he told me he wanted to try and keep me this week. And Anika's like, yeah, but that was probably when he thought it was going to be me or Daniel going up against you.
He's not going to get rid of Koozie. So who did Hope say that he picked in the safety chain?
We're going to get there in a second, but Hope says, my fight is over. You know, I'm going to go to jury. I'm going to cheer for you guys. And then he starts talking about the safety chain and how he's wishing that he picked Santina. But I think Hope picked Anika. And he wasn't saying, like, I don't want to pick you. But, like, he felt like if he picked Santina, then Santina would have then picked Anika or Daniel.
And she said that she would have.
Apparently. I don't know. I also don't know how much conversation they were allowed to have in between, like, finding out about the safety chain and, like, actually doing it.
Could they, I wonder if they could actually go around like a survivor tribal council and like, you know,
maybe. I don't
know. They have to like sit there and just be like, all right, I'm picking, you know.
Well, we're still trying to piece together how the safety chain went down.
Right.
But what we do know, okay, so Koozie started it off because she's HOH.
We are assuming that she started it off.
Yeah. She picked
Hope.
Hope. We now have confirmation that Hope picked Anika.
Right.
And now it gets fuzzy.
It gets a little muddy.
We're not sure if Anika then picked Ty.
Right.
Or if Anika picked Daniel. We have a little gap there in our knowledge. We don't know.
So if Anika picked Daniel, then Daniel picked
Claudia.
Right. And I'm sure Claudia picked Shania.
Mm-hmm.
And who did Shania pick?
Renee.
Did she pick Renee or did she pick Ty?
I don't know. We don't know what the deal is with that. But that's kind of what we're thinking at this point.
So if she picked Renee, then
Renee,
yeah, then Renee picked who?
Well,
Ty?
It's either Ty or that was
Santina.
But we don't know where exactly Ty falls in the lineup.
Right.
It's hard to say. So hopefully we'll finally get confirmation tonight on that.
Right.
But it's really interesting the way that this safety chain seems to have gone down.
Yeah.
But Hope says, I gave it my best shot. There's nothing more I could really do.
It's not at all how I thought it was going to go down.
I know, right? So Anika says, it's cool. We're going to relax. We're going to have fun the next few days.
Really?
Hope is already working on his eviction speech. He's going to give shout outs to everyone's hometowns. It doesn't seem like he's thinking about campaigning at this point, but it's hard to tell if he's actually going to stick with that because we've heard him say so many times, like, I'm not going to campaign, blah, blah, blah. Like when he was up against Jonathan, and then he did. So I don't know.
I feel like he, like Jonathan, has decided that he's throwing the towel in. Once you flip and you're thinking, wow, I'm going to go to jury house and it's going to be great. And I'm going to be friends with these people. I have 0% chance of winning. So I might as well just like say,
embrace it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You just don't flip back. I've
seen this happen before where somebody looks like there's no way they're going to campaign. And then the diary room is kind of like, hey, can you like do something so we have some footage? So I don't know if he's even going to do that or what.
Yeah.
But he could also be like, you know what? I am going to campaign. I want to be here.
No.
So we'll see what happens. And then they cut to everybody else hanging out in the library, watching Koozie and Daniel play pool. And guess who's sitting on Ty's lap?
Oh, is it Cece?
Claudia. What the actual F?
All caps.
Ah! Let's like stop with the BS.
This is like the third time.
I'm really hoping that this is just like.
Apparently,
I don't even know what to say.
He pulled her
onto his
lap. And she was playing with his beard.
I can't. I just can't do this anymore. It's too much.
Is it for real? Is it just BS? Does it have legs?
I mean, she literally tried to get rid of him this week. Anyway, Daniel, they better not get back together. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we don't care, but like,
it's just annoying.
Yeah.
All right. So then we have Daniel joining Anika and Hope in the Nook.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniel says
they really tore into that bowl of Oreos.
Yes, he did. Daniel says out of the 3 in Girly Pops Teen Girl Squad, he wants Renee to go first. And he says, I know everybody else in the group probably wants Claudia out first because she is the best competitor of the group.
Right.
And she would be the best one to take out for us game-wise. But he really wants Renee out because he feels like Claudia would at least deserve the win more than the other 2 girls. Renee, he doesn't want her getting anywhere near that prize money.
Why does no one like Renee?
I don't know.
Is it because she sits with her crotch out all the time?
I don't know. But Daniel, he feels like I was going to say Radia. He feels like Renee gets like super arrogant and cocky whenever anyone in her group is in power. And you don't?
You don't, right?
Come on. Come on, dude.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. Then Daniel starts talking about how he still misses Zach. Oh my God. He's like, oh, we used to hang out in here all the time.
No.
Stop. Just stop. All right. So anyway, then
we've got self-respect, please.
Please. Then we've got Koozie talking to Ty in the kitchen. I have to say, there's a lot of fluff in today's digital game.
Yeah.
Ton of fluff. But we did get a little bit of game talk. So Koozie's talking to Ty in the kitchen. And Koozie's like, I'm humbly asking for your vote. I don't want to make any assumptions. And he confirms he is voting for her to stay. Not only that, but he says he wants to go to the final 2 with Koozie. He says, we know what needs to be done moving forward, meaning take out those 3 girls. Squad. Yeah. So, I mean, he seems legit about it. We haven't seen him campaigning for Hope at all. It doesn't seem like he's going to be making a push for that the way people thought he would. So,
yeah,
he seems to be very solid about Koozie not only staying, but going possibly to the end with him. And I feel like he would honor that because he's all like, I want to go to the end with the best. Like, to be the best, you got to beat the best kind of thing.
I mean, he's always said that from the beginning of the game that he wanted to keep the strong players in the house.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So they're talking about going to the final 4 with Daniel and Anika. And Ty is like, I'd be happy to make it that far. And then if you guys cut me at that point, it is what it is. I don't think he actually feels like it is what it is, but maybe he's thinking if I can make it to the final 4, I'm going to smoke everybody in these comps.
Yeah.
I'm curious who Koozie wants to go to the end with because she's got to know that Daniel and Anika are like way tighter with each other than they are with her. Like they will cut her to go to the end together. So maybe she's serious about going with Ty. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she's like, there's no way people are going to vote for Ty to win, because he's been a jerk. So who knows?
Well, how many friends does Ty have on the jury?
I feel like not many, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. They're wondering what the Wendy's points are going to be used for.
Me too.
Us too. Is it going to be game related? Are they just going to win a Wendy's breakfast for everybody? Like, what's the deal?
I feel like it's not going to be game related. Like, maybe it's going to be like a trip or something. Or maybe
I don't know.
It better not be friggin' Wendy's merch.
I don't know. But when is that going to come into play? That's another thing.
Yeah.
Then Ty shared something funny. He said, I have to say, this was funny. He said, Claudia, I was talking to her after the POV competition, and she told me that I was not her target this week. Claudia. Come on. So they thought that was pretty funny. I would agree.
I feel like that was somewhat tongue-in-cheek. You know? Like, she couldn't have been serious with that, right?
I think she was actually trying to convince him of that. I don't
know. Hey, did you want me to sit on your lap? Oh, wait, you weren't
my target. Yeah. Well, Koozie, something about Claudia's reasoning for putting her up on the block is just not sitting right with her.
Right.
Apparently, Claudia said, it's because Daniel and Koozie, neither of them have been nominated so far. Daniel was the one who passed the safety chain to me, so I'm putting Koozie up.
Mm-hmm.
And Koozie's like, since when are Anika and Claudia so close? Because apparently Claudia told Ty, I'm not putting Anika up because we're close. We got a good relationship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't they sleep in the same bed?
I think so. So Anika,
so what's the
Koozie,
mystery?
Yeah, Koozie's like, what's going on here? Maybe she should ask Daniel why she's up on the block, because Daniel
threw her under the bus.
Was pushing for Koozie to go up. So then Koozie and Daniel are chatting in the toucan room. And again, Koozie's like, humility tells me that I should ask for your votes. And Daniel's like, of course, you absolutely have it. Again, Koozie brings up Claudia's reasons for putting her up. And she thinks it's sus.
You got to come up with a BS reason. I think she's really reading into this way too
much.
Well,
she's identifying that Claudia wanted to do this, and she was just looking for her, like, official reasons for doing it. She doesn't think that Claudia is trying to take her out this week, which I would agree. I don't think she is either.
Yeah.
But she wants Koozie to be the one up on the block, just in case something weird happens, something goes wrong.
But you know what? Koozie wants to be the one up on the block too.
I know. But she's not making that known to Claudia because she wants to be able to use this later and be like, oh, well, Claudia put me up, so I'm going to put her up, Yeah. So Daniel's like, don't worry, I would never do you dirty like that. Like, you got me, you got Anika, Shania,
I don't believe that
Renee.
For a second, but go ahead.
Ty is saying he's going to keep you. So, not at this point. Daniel would do her dirty later on. But Koozie is saying, I want Claudia out next. And Daniel's like, but I want Renee out.
If Wendy's said, Daniel, we'll give you 10,000 points if you flip the vote and turn on Koozie, do you think he would do it?
I don't know. You do? I mean, maybe if they knew what the points were for, but like they don't even know what they're for at this point. Are you gonna sell out your friend for a Wendy's meal?
Yeah.
I don't know. But so Koozie wants Claudia out, Daniel wants Renee out, and they know that Anika also is leaning towards taking out Claudia.
Mm-hmm.
But Daniel says, let's just win power and we'll figure it out from there, right? We got to get that power first. So they were talking about how they're not they're not those people that are just here like for the experience and like to make friends, blah, blah, blah. They really want that money.
Mm-hmm.
So like they want to get to the end. This is really important to them.
Johnny's.
Right. So Koozie's asking, what is going to happen at Final Four?
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to work this? And Daniel says, it's going to be a bloodbath. We're going to have to, they were talking about going to the Final Four with Anika and Ty.
Mm-hmm.
So just as Koozie was saying earlier, and Daniel's like, we're going to have to just tip our hats to each other at that point. And then it is what it is, right? It's going to be hard to do that to each other. But they both agree we got to go on a winning streak and take out that teen girl squad so we can get our group to the Final Four. Oh, I just can't believe that they actually want to go to the Final Four with Ty. I'm sorry, but that's like so dumb. It's super dumb.
Ty's all alone after Hope goes.
Why would you not take like Renee or Shania?
Because every time they try and take out Renee, she ends up surviving.
I guess. I don't know. But
Teen Girl Squad would put up Ty.
You think Renee is more likely to survive than Ty?
Yeah, maybe.
If it comes down to competitions.
You know what? If it all depends on the competition.
I know, but like,
isn't
come
Renee
on.
really smart with the studying?
Yes, but she's bad at anything physical.
She's bad at walking. She's bad at talking. She's bad at sitting. She's bad at pool.
I mean, it's pretty obvious to me what they should be doing, but they really want to go to that Final Four with Ty.
Wouldn't it be cool if
they really want to lose to Ty?
The final was a pool tournament because they've been like playing and practicing all season, and it was like some pool game. That would be insane.
But it would also be really boring because they're not good at pool.
That's true.
Ugh.
Even the best one, which at this point I feel is like Hope and Daniel. Those like are the two best pool players. Even they suck. They do.
Yeah. Well, that's where we're at. We've got 2 days left until the eviction. As of now, Hope is going. Koozie is staying. We'll see if he tries to campaign at all. Again, we have not seen Ty campaign in Hope's favor at all. It seems like he does want to keep Koozie around. So
come on, big brother, give us something fun tomorrow in the Digital Daily, like a fashion show or something.
That would be fun.
Or a drag show.
Yeah.
We could really use a drag show right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
So let us know your thoughts on all this in the comments. We will be back tonight for the episode recap.
Can't wait to see that safety change.
I know. I'm curious to see how this is all going to play out. And then we'll be back again tomorrow for the Digital Daily and episode.
He said squeak.
Yes. So until next time, much love. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.